Hello and welcome back to the Pixel Street podcast. This is episode 197. We're so close to episode 200. That's fucking wild to me. Um,
Right.
but yeah, if you didn't know, this is the podcast where I, Joel Campos, and John Hansen get together and talk about video games. Um, Usually I post them on Friday mornings, but the past like 3 weeks I've been lacking really badly. So they get posted when they get posted, except for this week's. It'll be posted by 8 a.m. on Friday, I hope. Um, yeah,
Have you posted last week's yet?
I did
Okay.
like an hour ago.
All right.
So yeah, there's that. This week we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of Pokemon stuff that was shown off today in a Pokemon Presents, among some other things in the quick news. But yeah, feel free to follow us
But
on Twitter at what?
I was just gonna say, let's just get it out now that this might be a shorter podcast because there's not a lot to
Yeah,
talk about at the moment.
y- and on top of that, like I haven't really had time to play many games, so it's just I don't have anything to talk about in terms of my gaming life right now. Um, But yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit. Feel free to follow us on Twitter at Pixel Street. Check out our pin tweet there to join our Discord server. We're going to do a Pal Party night this Friday, whether it's just me and John or a whole bunch of people. So join the Discord to join us on Friday. We're going to play the Mario Kart, the Wave 2 DLC tracks that are coming out tomorrow, actually. So yeah, check out our
Gonna be
Discord
fun.
to join us in playing that. You do not need to own the DLC to play with us. Worth
Nope.
noting, which is really, really fucking cool, I think.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, outside of that, subscribe to us on YouTube. We are currently at 318 subs. I think that's less than last time. I think we were at like 320 a few weeks ago, but hey, it happens.
We
Um,
we just need to get back to uploading more regularly again.
yeah, you can find us there by searching Pixel Street Videos. That's where we post all of our unboxings. All our podcasts go live there as we're recording them live on Wednesdays. So all that fun stuff will be posted over on our YouTube channel. John, let's talk about this Pokemon Presents. I kind of put everything in backwards order. I want to start from the bottom and work our way up.
Yeah, the we should start with the most important stuff, which was definitely the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet content that they showed off. Um, yeah, I this trailer and kind of like deep dive thing that they did got me more excited for this game. I thought what they showed looked really good, except for one thing, which we'll talk about here in a second. But I'm a bit more excited for this game now.
John, was your one thing the fact that the legendaries are motorcycles?
It's so stupid.
It's just weird.
It's
Like why?
so stupid.
So the
Yeah,
dumbest thing is that if you didn't see it, the two legendaries on the cover of the game, I don't even know their names. Um,
Koraidon and Moraidon, I believe. Give me a sec. I'll
Ride
look it up.
on, like you ride on them.
It's Koraidon and Moraidon, I want
Okay,
to say.
that's hilarious. But anyway, if you didn't know, you can ride them, and they have these two giant wheels like they're motorcycles, but they don't use the wheels; they sprint on all fours as you ride their back.
And what I said was right. It's Koraidon, Koraidon, and then Moraidon, Miraidon. And really, there's one of them. It does like have wheels on it that like spin. The other one has the wheels, but they don't spin, so that one gallops. It's really
Mm,
weird. But they
mm.
are that you ride them around the place. They can climb cliffs. They also fly. You also can drive them through water. So they're just the rideable Pokemon from Legends Arceus, but
But
all
they
put
have
into
wheels.
one. I just, I don't know, just bring those back and do that again because that worked just fine. Obviously, this doesn't really matter. I do find it weird that if those are the rideables, you're gonna see these legendaries very early in the game and be riding them.
I didn't
Like,
think of that.
are they not going to be? Can you not battle with them? Like, I just don't see them not doing that.
Yeah, because what happens if yours faints? Do you not have a rideable to get back to where you were coming from
Not just
to
that.
heal?
Not just that. Are they gonna give you a legendary that early in the game? Like
Who knows, man?
that's the game's already gonna be easy as hell.
The, the,
Oh
the
yeah,
thing
sure. Just give
the
them
thing
this
about
ultimate
these
monster. Mm.
the thing about these Pokemon directs and presents is that like I feel like they don't show a lot. Like it wasn't that long of a thing, right? So like maybe there are rideable Pokemon and everything like Arceus, but this is the one you unlock in the end game. I Who knows? Because they just didn't show anything else, so it just makes you think you're gonna get a legendary in the first like 5 hours of playing this game.
Yeah, and I really hope that's not the case because, like, I don't know, that's just kind of dumb. The idea of riding the legendary Pokemon is already dumb. Like, why is everyone totally okay with a Pokemon that's probably considered like a god in this region? Just some kid riding it around. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah. Some other stuff they showed were like they showed one of the new was it a gym boss or just another trainer? I forget what their name was.
The
But
guy that looks like a girl.
yeah, that like people are going crazy over.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cool
Uh,
like they're
that is a gym
making some
boss.
okay, yeah, they're making some different design choices in what these trainers are looking like now, which is really cool. Like
Yeah,
not aside from the fact that it's a guy that looks like a girl, it's just like the art style that they're taking is definitely different from what we've seen.
yeah. They had something like that in Legends Arceus as well. Yeah. They also I didn't get a good look at this, but it looks like you can do the gyms in whatever order you want or something like that. It's
Ah,
not like
they want the Elden Ring route. Beat the game how you want.
I was gonna say Breath of the Wild because that's pretty much how it is there. Just go and take out the bosses any direction that you want. Yeah. So yeah, they're gonna do that. I didn't get a good look at like all the details surrounding that, but yeah, I thought there was some good stuff. They also gave a quick look at the multiplayer. Up to four people can jump into the same game and just run around the open world, catching
I like that.
Pokemon and stuff. I'm very excited to give that a try. I hope that it works. Um, it probably won't. It'll probably be really rough, especially at the beginning. But I'm hopeful. I mean, how has it taken this long to get a multiplayer Pokemon game? It's
Fuck if
just
I know.
insane, right?
There was a knockoff Poke. It was called Poke MMO that I always wanted to try. I always saw streamers playing it. It's basically like the 2D style Pokemon, like the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance style of Pokemon game, and
Hmm.
they basically just made it an MMO, and it's really cool looking. But it's
Gotcha.
like I don't know. It's hard for me to invest time into something like that that's like so fan made.
Hmm.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
people
Because
did
like
that in Roblox too. Yeah. So we also know the name of the new region the game will take place in now. It's the Paldea region. I think that's how you say it. It's based on Spain. Um, really gorgeous. I think the game looks beautiful. It looks so much better than I thought Legends Arceus looked, in my opinion.
I mean, we'll see when it comes out though, right?
Yeah, when it comes out, but like right up until launch for Legends Arceus, I was like, this game does not look good. At least this one, I'm like, yeah, I see what they're going for here. I like the way this looks. The the sunshine looks great on everything as well. The Pokemon, I mean, they look about the same as ever, but no, I'm a big fan of how it looks. They also put up this. There's also this image going around of like the overview map of everything, and it looks really cool.
It does look cool. It's a cool
Yeah,
looking map.
yeah. But yeah, I think that's the most important stuff. Oh, there were a couple new Pokemon shown off. We got Fido, who is it's a dog that's made out of
Bread,
buns or
like
something.
bread
Yeah,
or something.
it's like a
Yeah,
bread dog.
I saw like like people commenting like, so wait, like w- yeast, right? Like, what's going on here? This bread dog. Is it just a giant yeast infection? Like, what's going on?
I
Is it
love
just a
him.
dog? Is it just a dog that has a yeast infection?
It's
What's
really.
happening here, John?
I'm a simple man. If you give me a dog Pokemon, I'm gonna fall in love with it.
Oh, for
That's what I.
sure.
That's what I did with Yamper in Sword and Shield and Growlithe and Arcanine and Houndour and Houndoom. Just like give me a dog Pokemon and I'm gonna be all about it.
Wait, when does this come out? I don't even remember.
I
Is it
believe it.
October?
Give me a second.
I'm looking.
November 18th.
Oh, okay. Quite a ways away.
There was also a new ice Pokemon revealed. I can't remember the name of it. It started with a C. That one,
Oh,
whatever.
we're leaving out the part where they just like every Pokemon new thing. They're like, here's Mega Evolution now. This one's
Oh yeah,
like the
it's the new Mega
Diamond or Ice. Like it's
uh
basically Mega Evolution,
Tress.
but different art style, more or less.
Yeah, pretty much. Tress something. Give me a second. I will find the name. Talk.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing that stood out to me is that it's like, okay, they put diamonds on Eevee's head,
hmm
and
It looks really good. I like
it
the
looks
way that
cool,
they.
yeah.
I
But
really
it's
like the way
like
that they show the transformation as well. It looks a lot better than the Sword and Shield Gigantamax did.
I feel like
Um,
them doing this is just like them not like they're running out of ideas for new Pokemon. So like, all right, how can we make Eevee look better with a different type of evolution? And I feel
yeah.
like that's what they do for every game now.
The that ice Pokemon I was talking about, its name is Titan.
And I know
Um,
they said that the I don't even whatever it's called, Mega Evolution basically. What they evolve into depends on a certain type of something that Pokemon has, right?
oh, so it's well, some of the Pokemon you can change their types. Uh, it it's called Terrastalize. That's the feature, the diamond feature. So there are some Pokemon that when you Terrastalize them, they will change their type. So like Pikachu, he gets diamond balloons and he becomes a flying type. Some Pokemon, it depends on their personality. So in Eevee, if it's one type, it'll like turn into a grass type. If it's the other, it will turn into a water type.
Oh,
So
that's
that
cool.
stuff's really cool. It is cool that it will just straight up change the type of some Pokemon. I'm
Now,
sure
because I think the Mega Evolution of Eevee was just like a giant Eevee before, right? Like
probably,
like like there was no variation in that. So I mean, at
yeah,
least they're doing something different here,
yeah. The
where
Dynamax
it
and
is possible.
Gigantamaxes, it was the big thing with them was just they were really big, so they were really strong. This one, there's actually a layer, an extra layer to it. Like, hey, we're changing up just the very bare the basis of this character with this. So yeah, I like that. I'm sure more serious Pokemon players are probably gonna go really deep into that, and uh, it'll add another layer to how you set up your party, which is a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, I think overall I'm most excited for the multiplayer aspect to check that out.
Absolutely.
Like I don't think we'll do it much, but I think the times we do it, it'll be a ton of fun.
Yeah, it's something I definitely see myself playing with my daughter a lot if it
Oh yeah,
works.
for sure.
That
That
is,
that makes sense if it
yeah,
works.
yeah,
Definitely
if
don't
it works.
definitely don't plan on voice chatting. Um, yeah, some other stuff they talked about is Pokemon Cafe Remix. I have no idea what this is, but I think that all that was announced was that Mewtwo was being added to it. Is
Yeah,
this an existing game?
yeah. It's a free to play mobile and Switch game. It came out, I guess, 3 years ago, or maybe like right when the pandemic started. Um, Yeah, it's a really simple free to play game. There's a bunch of Pokemon symbols that are in this. You're making drinks and stuff for Pokemon, so and to make them, there's a bunch of Pokemon faces that drop in, and you take your finger and you like swirl them together. It's really simple, not that fun. Really, I didn't like it, but apparently there's a crowd for it if they're still getting updates.
Moving on to everybody's favorite Pokemon game, Pokemon Master Sex, which I have no idea what they showed for this, John. I was watching and like it was just like a little thing, and then they're like, new stuff is coming, and then it
Uh,
just went away.
so that game, it is from what I understand, I've never played it myself, but it's a mobile game that you pick a trainer in their like their favorite Pokemon, and then you battle other guys. What it looked like they revealed today was Red and his Pikachu, and they were showing them on the top of Mount Silver, which if you played the second generation games, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, he's the very final fight, the protagonist from the first games. So I think that's what they were showing. Honestly, when I saw him on top of the mountain, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, are they gonna show a Silver remake
Remake.
or a Let's Go
Well, so
whatever?
like they didn't really like announce anything though, right? It was just kind of like new content is coming to Pokemon Masters EX, and then they kind
Yeah,
of just went on.
it was just it was just new people to fight with. I think that's all it was.
Okay. Also for Pokemon Go, they announced that the Go Fest finale will be held August 27th, which is going to introduce Ultra Beast Pokemon to all players, which is cool. If you haven't
Yeah.
been playing Pokemon Go, there has been kind of like a storyline all summer since Pokemon Go Fest happened in June. I think it was June,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, June.
And it's all coming to an end at the end of the month here. They also showed the Daily Adventure Incense, which me and John spoke about last week, which is a 15-minute incense you can use once a day that allows you a chance to catch rare Pokemon and Pokemon that aren't typically found in your neighborhood. The other day, John, I had a Moltres pop up. I did not catch it.
Nice.
It ran after the first ball.
Yeah, it's very tough. You have to get very lucky, even with your golden raspberry and ultra ball. It's not going to be an easy catch, any of them. Yeah, that one was kind of more just a like recap of recent updates for Pokemon Go. It is cool that the Ultra Beasts are coming to everyone though, because so far they've only been available in certain parts of the world. So yeah, my thing with that is I think there's 5 Ultra Beasts that are coming, I wanna say. So you're gonna have to really go out and, find some people to do some raids with you to catch them.
Yeah. Also, Pokemon Unite was shown. They showed that new Pokemon are being added to the game. I honestly don't know which ones.
It they showed one, it's actually one I don't know. It looked like some kind of bug wrestler. Not sure.
They also showed off a new game mode called Pika Party. It's where everybody plays as Pikachu, and that is in the game right now, I believe. So if you're playing Pokemon Unite still, go check that out. I love that
Uh,
game. I never think to play it when I'm like bored.
Also, that I don't think this mode is something that's gonna get me back into
Yeah,
playing it.
definitely not.
Um,
And then they also showed like that the Pokemon, I forget what it was called, like the tournaments or something. What is
yeah,
that? The
the
championship?
Pokemon Championship esports thing where they do all
Yeah.
the super serious stuff.
Yes, so they showed that Pokemon Go's gonna be in it this time, along with Pokemon Unite. So yeah, that's
Cool.
really cool.
Yeah, those are cool. I
They
have no
showed off
interest in following that.
I mean, I'm not gonna follow it. I just think it's it's a cool concept. They showed the trophy for it, and the trophy looked really cool. It's
Yeah,
like a Pikachu standing on top of a Pokeball.
I feel like that was like a design taken from a card. I feel like I've seen that somewhere before. I don't know. I could be
I
wrong.
don't know, but yeah, that was pretty much everything that was announced at the Pokemon Presents from August 3rd this morning. So let us know in the comments below what you're excited for in the future of Pokemon. And why is it Pokemon Master Sex? I still love that that was like a trending hashtag on like they did not think that over that people would just be tweeting hashtag Pokemon Master Sex
Yeah,
when they first
it-
announced that game.
Pokemon Masters EX. Yeah, that's like the whole Xbox sad edition thing. It's just like, guys, you have to know that this is gonna be coming.
Speaking about Xbox sad, let's talk about quick news where Xbox is happy because Sony says that Call of Duty is an essential game.
Yeah, they say it because Xbox is about to get a whole. They're worried that Xbox is going to get so many more consoles bought from them now because they're buying Activision and getting Call of Duty. Even though I think they already said that Call of Duty won't be an exclusive.
They
Um,
did say it will not be an exclusive.
yeah,
But I think the wording around it was vague enough to where it was like maybe in the future it could be an exclusive, like 5-10 years down the line, but it's nothing that's going to be immediate. But I
yeah,
mean, even though it's not exclusive, I mean, now Xbox's branding is going to be on everything Call of Duty, right?
yeah.
So like
No,
that's
that's
certainly
the
going to
thing.
persuade, like, the younger generations who maybe they don't have, an Xbox or a PlayStation, but they see
It's
Call
also
of Duty and they associate it with Xbox, so they're going
it's
to buy an
almost
Xbox.
it's also almost assuredly going to be in Game Pass, which will be a big thing for Xbox in general. I don't think you're not going to get the same thing that you got back in the day where Xbox got the updates like a month before PlayStation people did. That's just not going to happen anymore with crossplay and everything. Um, but yeah, it's a big get for Microsoft when it happens. But I think Sony's kind of they're obviously having your competitor get such a big get like that is um, big, but I don't think that it's something that Sony typically should worry about. In all honesty,
It's just, it makes them look weak to say this, doesn't it? Like it makes them look like, oh, we're so fucking scared right now, all because of Call of Duty, a third party game.
well, I mean, Call of Duty is one of the biggest games ever, so I get it.
I just think it makes them look weak. Moving on. The next wave of Mario Kart DLC tracks comes this Thursday, August 4th. That is tomorrow if you're watching live. This wave includes the Turnip Cup and the Propeller Cup. And I'm gonna go through these maps. In the Turnip Cup, you have New York Minute, which is from Mario Kart Tour, which I believe that was the mobile game, right?
Yeah,
R.I.P. That thing probably sank,
it's still
crashed and
going
burned.
very strong.
It is really.
It's very successful. Yes.
Wow. Mario Circuit 3 from the SNES. Calamari Desert from the N64. That is definitely a favorite of mine.
I'm so happy that one's in there.
Waluigi Pinball from the DS. I've never
That's
played
another
that
good
one.
one. That's a good one.
And then in the Propeller Cup, you have Sydney Sprint from Mario Kart Tour again, Snowland from the Game Boy Advance, Mushroom Gorge from the Wii, and this one doesn't say it's from anything, so I think it
It's a
might be a
brand
new
new one.
one.
It is a new
Sky
one.
High Sunday.
Yeah.
I did
I'm
not know that
very
they were gonna. I did not know they were gonna include new tracks with this.
I know that's very exciting. Yeah, no, Sky High Sunday is completely original. That is so cool to see. I'm also very excited that they brought in a Game Boy Advance track because I don't think they've done that yet to this point with any of the like remakes.
No,
Oh
they
wait,
did Sky
they
Garden.
did. I totally forgot about Sky Garden. But yeah,
But yeah, I feel like them adding in a new original track just kind of shows that they're not planning a Mario Kart 9 anytime soon. In my head.
oh, I think they are, but it's. I mean, this is supposed to run until the end of next year, so it's going to be at
Yeah,
least a
it's
few
gonna be a
years
while.
before we get it. Yeah,
So yeah, definitely exciting to see some new tracks coming.
absolutely.
Moving on, Switch sales are down, but have crossed 111 million units sold. That is a lot of fucking Nintendo Switches out there, John.
Yep. Not much more to
Um,
say. The Switch
yeah,
is popular. Do you know that?
yeah. Accolades is being canceled on PS5. I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is the. Yeah, okay. So I remember seeing an article the other day. Basically, it was like if you played, say you played a Call of Duty match, you could go and find the user profile of your recently played players and like say, hey, this guy was a good sport, or no, this guy was an asshole. Thumbs down. I don't know if
Yep.
you could thumbs down them, but it was probably just like the Overwatch thing, right? Where at the end of a match you
Mhm.
say, Joel was a good player. This was a good teammate. It was probably like that. I've never seen
Yep.
the screen. Many people didn't know it existed.
Yep.
Makes sense that it's going away.
Yeah. Absolutely. No one cares. No one used it. No one knew about it. No one knew about it until they said that they were canceling it. I don't even remember them talking about this in the lead up to the PS5. I remember
Me either.
I can remember like okay SSD. They also talked about like the pop up thing where you can like enter it and be taken directly into the game at that point. There's a
I
bunch
feel
of
like
features I remember, but this I
I
couldn't.
feel like this probably was in there somewhere. It was just in between stuff that people actually cared about, like the storage, like the speed, and then then they had accolades, and then they had your friends list, and it's like, who the fuck cares about accolades? Nobody,
If
apparently.
if you were to guess, what would you say the percentage of people that ever use this would be?
5%.
That's what I was thinking too. It had to have
Five
been.
percent. Five
It
percent
had
of
to have
people
been
that own
minimal.
5% of people that have owned a PS5 up until this point have either seen the accolade screen or used the accolade screen.
Mhm.
It's
If
wild.
5%, it could easily be like 2 or 3%.
I would love to know that number.
I would
Um
really like to know. Yeah.
it it'd be hilarious if Sony just like owned it in the future, like 10 years down the road. It's like, hey, you use the accolades feature. Here's this super rare fucking platinum trophy.
Oh my god.
That
What
would be
what if,
great.
what if someone bought a PlayStation 5 and once it's canceled, they just never updated it and they tried to put it on the market? Hey, this has accolades on it still.
Yeah, sell it. Hey, yeah, this is a $3,000 PS5.
Yeah.
So moving on, Multiverses is currently the most popular game on Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Um,
I
it's not
have
surprising, honestly.
I I have a list of the other popular games if you want to hear them.
Yeah, let's hear 'em. I think I read
All
it
right.
earlier, but let's do it.
So first, we have Multiverses. Second is Vampire Survivors. I've never heard of that.
No clue.
Next is Stray, Elden Ring, No Man's Sky, Hades, Stardew Valley, Grand Theft Auto 5, Aperture Desk Job, and Monster Hunter Rise. So a lot of those you would expect to see on there, except for Vampire Survivors. But yeah, Multiverses continues to do very well.
Yeah, in Multiverses, as far as I know, it's not even a verified Steam Deck like playable game as of right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like Steam has to put like their stamp of approval saying this is a verified Steam Deck playable game, and it does not have that yet. So
Hmm.
it's cool that it just is working. I mean, that could also be because it's technically in beta, right? That they don't give
Yeah,
it that Steam verified thing. But yeah,
that
really
might be
cool.
it.
Moving on, Ada Wong, Rebecca Chambers, and Albert Wesker are coming to Dead by Daylight. John, you
Yep.
care about this?
Yeah, it's more Resident Evil characters. That's really cool. Albert Wesker is the killer this time around. From I think it's his iteration from Resident Evil 5, which is really cool, which is one of my favorite games in the series. Ada Wong is awesome. Rebecca Chambers, I don't know much about her, but yeah, no, this it's gonna be fun. It's a pack I'm definitely gonna buy.
Cool. So, if you buy the pack, so hold on, how does it work in that game? Say you buy the pack, and I play with you, or no, and okay, hold on, I'm trying to think. If I don't buy the pack, right, and I just queue up for a match solo online, it's still
Hmm.
possible that somebody's gonna be Wesker trying to kill me in a game, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
didn't know how any of that worked, so
It
I
only
was just
affects who
curious.
you have access to, not what other people in the lobby do.
Gotcha, gotcha. That's cool. Um, Also, a World of Warcraft spin-off mobile title has been canceled.
Yeah, so there's another one that's coming out later this year, but this is one that had not been announced. And all that I could get out of it was that it was a spin-off to World of Warcraft, so I don't know. They didn't really
It
say
was
like
it was
what
an
kind of
MMO
game it
though,
was.
wasn't it? I thought it said it was
They
an MMO.
it might have been. I don't know. They didn't give many details on it at all. They just said, "Oh, this is unannounced, and it's not coming anymore." There was a contract dispute with NetEase and Blizzard, apparently.
Interesting. Yeah, I know nothing about it. I've been out of WoW for a long time, and I don't plan on getting back into it.
It's a drug.
30 million players have stopped playing Call of Duty in the last year. Does that surprise
That
you?
no. people
I,
don't
I've
like Vanguard.
yeah, but also I feel like people fall off of Call of Duty every time. It's just never this drastic, right?
Well, no, they're comparing the life of Vanguard to Black Ops Cold War. At this time, Black Ops Cold War, I would say, is still more popular than Vanguard overall. I don't know about the player count. Just like from a game standpoint, they're like, oh yeah, this is the much better game.
Gotcha.
That's what I think it comes down to. Because
Yeah,
you
and
still have people playing Warzone, and I still
every
find
day.
people in Black Ops Cold War. Yeah.
So yeah, that does it for all of the news and quick news. Let's get into what we've been playing. Oh, actually, John, hold on. I saw something.
Oh,
So
you saw
there's an
something.
article. There's an article on Kotaku. It says the Nintendo Switch features most people forget about. Did
Okay.
you read this? Did you read
No,
this?
I didn't. No.
All right. I want to know if you know any of these.
Okay.
You ready? And some of them are actually just funny that they would even make this list.
All right.
Apparently there's a find controllers function on the Switch. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
It's in the menu
The controllers menu.
where you connect them. Yeah. I
So
think
yeah,
they like
they
vibrate really
vibrate.
hard. Yeah.
I mean, that's really cool. I mean, that's smart for, somebody who has little kids playing with their Switch.
Yeah, and they're tiny controllers, so it makes sense. Yeah.
When's the last time you used that feature?
Oh, I've never used it. I've just seen it on there when reconnecting them. I always have my Joy Cons connected, and when I'm not using them, I'm using a Pro controller.
Moving on, did you know that there was a news app?
Yeah, that's always been there.
Yeah, I
It's
never knew that.
yeah, unless you're talking about the new like Nintendo Switch app thing that they added.
It just says the news app, and it just has like Nintendo news, pretty much.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's an icon that they added onto the main screen that you loaded up, and you just like see games that you've played and have shown interest in. It's not really that big of a deal.
Next one, you know what people? Another common feature people forget about:
Hmm.
voice chat on the
Yeah, because
Switch.
it sucks.
On the Switch, however, you have to go through the multi-step process and boot up a companion smartphone app. John, let's do the podcast one week from the companion smartphone app for the Switch.
I mean, I guess if you really want it to suck. The only time I have actually found the Switch app to be a good use is in Animal Crossing New Horizons, because you can set it up to do your in-game text through that app, and it's just so much easier to type on your phone than it is.
Oh, like to send me a message or something?
Yeah, like if you're on someone's island, you can just type on your phone and send it
I
in.
didn't know that. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Next feature is apparently the Switch has keyboard support.
I didn't know that.
You can plug a keyboard in.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Probably.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe at same Animal Crossing use that you're
Probably
mentioning.
they're probably using some kind of Bluetooth converter for it or something.
All right, last thing on this list, John. You ready? Let's. Oh
Hmm.
no, there's two more things. Drum roll.
Okay.
Second to last thing. Screen lock. Apparently, people forget that you can lock your screen.
Oh, I thought you said green lock. I was like, what the hell?
No, screen lock.
Screen.
Like
Yeah.
you know how like screen lock when you turn the switch on from being asleep and you hit a button 3 times and it opens it. Apparently, people forget you can set that. And the
Yeah.
last thing, dark mode.
You just turn it on once. I mean,
I
I
don't
don't,
know, man.
I don't know if that's something you really forget about. My whole thing is that there's not more than just dark mode. I want more themes, because
Yeah, give me like rainbow mode.
there's only light and dark. I still can't get over that on the Nintendo 3DS you can buy a Super Mario Odyssey theme, but you can't buy it on the Switch.
Yeah. You know, for a console that's been out so long, you would think that there would be more features that were added to it, but
Right? You would
they're
think.
they haven't added like any features to this thing. Oh, they added the ability to what
Remap your
connect
controller,
Bluetooth headphones to the Switch.
and it sucks.
Oh, I never even tried it.
The one time I tried it, it did not work at all. Um, They also added the ability to remap your controller, which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good accessibility feature.
Yeah.
All right, John, what have you been playing?
So today, Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim came out, and I was playing that before we started. I ran through one run of it. I romanced the Huntress, which is one of my favorite killers in the game, and it's exactly what you think it is. It's a very stupid game. It's made by the same guys that made that KFC dating simulator a few years ago.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's just fun and stupid, and it's very much self-aware. That's what it is. Like, so there's none of the third party characters except one, because you've got the trapper, the huntress, the spirit, the blight, and the trickster appears on your island, and you're romancing all of them except for the trickster. But you hear about this other island where a lot of things are popping off, things are going crazy, but you can never go there. It's called IP Island, and you like look through binoculars at one point, and you see Ghostface just like waving at you and everything, and like, oh no, don't say his name. We can't say his name. It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's it's stupid fun, and it's only $10 on Steam. So like, it's just a really fun thing. I think it's gotten quite. I think I saw that like 20,000 people were playing it when it released today. So
That's
it
pretty
was
crazy.
successful. Yeah.
I literally like I have no interest in dating sims or anything, so I have like no questions to ask about it.
I mean, yeah. I
Um,
mean, I don't either. I'm only doing this because it's Dead by Daylight themed.
yeah.
It's really funny. Um, like I had sex with a homicidal maniac killer. Like that's just
I
something
mean,
that
who
I did
I mean,
today,
who hasn't, John? It's
right?
2022. Come
Yeah.
on.
Hell yeah. I'm all about it.
That's cool. How much was it?
ten
Oh, you
bucks.
said $10, yeah. That's not bad, I guess.
No.
So it's a shorter experience.
Yeah, one run took me about an hour, I would guess.
So they want this is the kind of game they want you to keep playing to see the different shit.
Yeah, you make your different choices and everything. I did
Makes
find
sense.
I found two different endings for the path that I took, so I'm sure there's
Cool.
even more. Well, actually, I found even more endings because there are a couple ways to die in it.
John. Well, keep fucking them demons, killers,
Hell yeah.
whatever.
Hell yeah.
So I like I said, I haven't really played much of anything the past week. I've just been super busy, throwing up in limos and stuff. So the only thing I'm going to talk about is just like my Steam Deck. Um,
Mhm.
I started doing new stuff on it. Like last night, I added the ability to remote play my PS5 to it, which is really cool. Just having all that all in one thing, um, and it works really well. Like I earlier today, I was in a meeting that I didn't need to talk in. It was like one of those kind of meetings where it's like, why am I here? Like I have to be here, but
Like
nobody's gonna
every
ask me
meeting.
anything. Nobody's gonna ask me anything. So why am I
Mhm.
here? And so I picked it up and I finished the one of the heist DLC for Spider-Man. Because I had it done. I just went and got the trophies for 100%ing it by like picking up stuff around the city and you know solving crimes in certain districts.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, it runs really nice. It's really cool to be able to remote play it. Now, like I don't think it would work very well if I like wasn't home and tried remote playing it because you technically can remote play from like over the web, but I doubt it's going to be as good of an experience as being on the same Wi-Fi network as it.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it's definitely cool just like to know like, hey, I can play my PS5 in my bed if I wanted to. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I don't have to be sitting in front of my TV to do so. That being said, I want to look into being able to remote play my Xbox to it because I feel like I would get a lot more use out of that. Because like games like Destiny, where I just want to hop on, do some dailies. Because I do currently sometimes I remote play it to my iPad, but then I have to have my iPad and a controller, and it's just a whole thing. It's just nice having it all in one device if that makes any sense to
Mhm.
remote play it. Um, but yeah, outside of that, I've just been like emulating games. Like I was saying, I've been playing like um, NFL Street or yeah, yeah, NFL Street and NBA Street. But I've been having issues where like they just get super choppy, and I don't know if it's like a setting I have set in the emulator or whatnot. It just you know nerdy PC shit that I have to look into and like fine tune stuff to get the emulator running correctly. Um, but for the most part, I'd say like 90% of the games I've emulated, they've all run fine.
Mhm.
It's just like a few outliers that like I don't know. Maybe it's because they were pushing the limits of the hardware at the time. I just don't know what it is. But
Gotcha.
yeah, Steam Deck, I'm still loving it. It's really cool. That being said, I still do wish I bought the cheaper version of it. This is just I had pre-ordered the most expensive one at the time, and so that's what I was stuck with because you couldn't change your pre-order
Mhm.
without like being put to the end of the line. So yeah, definitely I would recommend getting the cheaper one because you can upgrade the SSD if you want in the future. So
Gotcha.
yeah,
Cool.
that's pretty much it for me.
Mm.
What else you been
Yeah.
playing?
So a week ago, I got a mole removed, and I've got stitches in my back right now, so I can't really do a ton of stuff. So I've just been mostly
That's
like
a
sitting
fun game.
around. Yeah, sitting around and playing a
What
bunch of
consoles?
games.
What consoles that on?
The
Mole remover
backbone,
simulator.
the backbone. Um, yeah. So I've been playing a bit more of Dead by Daylight. I've gone in and out on Fall Guys. Got back into MLB The Show. I've been jumping around a bunch of games, but probably the game I've been playing the most is Mario Party Superstars. I got back in on this, and
You
man, that
playing
game is
solo or what?
no. I've been playing online.
With
I
randos? You can do that?
yes, yeah, and it runs beautifully. Oh
Do
my
people
god,
quit a lot? I feel like that's a game people would
no.
quit a lot online.
Uh, I played 6 games, I would guess, the last week because I do it when I go to bed, and yeah, I've played probably 6 games, and I think in all of them, one person has left
You
early.
see, that's like the opposite of what I would think. Because like me
Uh,
personally, I want to quit that game when I'm playing in real life with people.
I
Like
love I
if
love
I was
Mario
playing
Party.
online solo, I would quit. So wait,
Um,
I don't own the game, and I don't know if I want to buy it or not in the future. But if me and you were to play online together, would we be able to queue up with randoms as well, or is it just
mhm,
like solo queue up? Or oh, so we can, so it could be me,
yeah,
you, and some randoms.
I
That's
believe so.
cool.
At least I've never tried, but yeah, you can do it. Yeah. Yeah, no, it runs great. Back when it first came out, me, Chad, Holden, and Matt, I want to say, we played a game and put the Let's Play up on our YouTube channel, and it was definitely choppy. It had its issues. Uh,
Yeah, I
Playing it,
remember. I remember watching that.
yeah, playing it this last week, it runs so much better. The stuttering it has almost been completely wiped out. I mean, it's still going to happen every now and then, but it's so much better now. I really am impressed by how well it runs now. Um, yeah,
That's
if
cool. It's
you,
just I hope that Nintendo like learns from it going forward. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like that's like every Nintendo game that has online functionality. It's like it runs super poor at the beginning, and then people fall off because it runs so poorly, and then
well,
they fix it, but nobody really knows that it's
that's
fixed.
the thing. They don't always fix it. Super Smash Brothers
Still messed
Battle
up.
that's still messed up. Also, I'm pretty sure Super Mario Maker 2 is bad as well. I haven't played that one in a long time, so I couldn't say if it's still bad right now. But then you have your other examples where it runs great Splatoon 2 and Mario Kart 8. Those are both brilliant examples of how it runs. Mario Party Superstars is now closer to those. Yeah, I wish
Yo,
they were
wait,
more
is
consistent.
Splatoon next month? September?
Yeah, that's in a month.
Fuck yeah, I'm excited.
Hell yeah. Very much. Can't wait.
I'm excited.
Um, but yeah, mostly that. Play Mario Party Superstars if you're looking for a fun game to not take seriously. Otherwise,
Maybe if
you'll
it
go
goes on
insane.
sale somewhere, I'll pick it up. Or if I find it on like the cheap on eBay or something, I don't know.
My thing with it is I want them to release new boards on it so badly because there's only 5 boards, which just isn't enough. It's not.
What's the
The same
most what's the most a Mario Party game's ever had?
I don't know off the top of my
Probably
head.
around there, I'd imagine, right?
Probably close to there, yeah. But this game is a compilation of the best in the series from the early days, and they've got over 100 mini games in it, which is awesome. But the 5 boards get really old really fast, even though they are all really good,
Yeah.
and they're improved from their original iterations. But just the fact that I sit here and I look at it, I'm like, this would be so much better if you kept supporting it, and I like put more and put it in the expansion pack. Like that would be perfect for this. I don't know. It's annoying, but
Yeah.
still a good game.
Yeah. Well, with that, we are gonna end. It's a slightly shorter episode. We're at 46 minutes, John. Longer
Okay.
than we thought.
Yeah.
We're gonna end episode 197 of the Pixel Street Podcast. As always, thank you so much for watching or listening. Give us any feedback you have in the comments below, good or bad. We want to hear it all. Follow us on Twitter at Pixel Street, where you can find all of our tweets about what John's posting on GamePer.com. I almost said XP.com. It just hangs me up because like when you guys
Mhm.
changed, I was like, why are they changing? And it's like, okay, that's a good name. And then you get like, oh, this is not a good name. We're going back.
It was very
Um,
bad.
but yeah, and check out our pinned tweet there to join our Discord, where we're going to do a Pal Party night this Friday, August 5th, to play the new Mario Kart tracks. Um, yeah, subscribe to us on YouTube to check out all of our podcasts when we record them live, and unboxings and Let's Plays. And John makes some list videos sometimes. So yeah, check all that out. John, where are you at on them internets?
On Twitter, I am at Rivik Shadows, and like he said, you can find my writing on GamePer.com. Not really too sure. I'm just gonna kind of cover random stuff on there this week. There's nothing really
What
coming
what's
out
the what's the next big game coming out that you're excited to cover? Call of
that I'm
Duty?
excited to cover. Uh, Hogwarts Legacy
Okay.
and
When does that
Splatoon
come out?
3. I don't remember. Um, this month the big releases are Saints Row, which I'm not excited for, but I'm gonna try and get a code to play it. Hopefully, I'll be
That comes out this
surprised.
month?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that's really the only big release this month.
Cool. Well, you can find me on Twitter at Campo63 and twitch.tv/Campo63. We will be right back here next week for episode 198 of the Pixel Street Podcast.
Bye.